Imagine this. You create a little person, give them a ridiculous hairstyle, stick them in a house with no doors, and watch them yell at the fridge because they're starving.
Oh, eat not that!
That's Life Simulator's games where you're a god, an architect, and a bit of a sadist. Today, we're diving into how these games evolved and why we're so obsessed with them. Long before we were yanking letters out of pools, people were already messing with virtual lives. Back in 1985, Little Computer People hit the scene, a game so ahead of its time, it felt a little out there. You'd tap the screen to make a pixelated dude leave you a note or play the piano. Then, in 1996, Tamagotchi took over the world. Millions of kids fed, cleaned, and mourned their digital pets that died if you forgot them before school. These were the first steps towards simulation. Simple, quirky, and totally hooked us on caring for and controlling our virtual pals. In early 2000, Will Wright unleashed The Sims, a game that handed us the keys to a dollhouse full of lunatics. It was pixelated chaos. Sims could burn alive making toast or drown if you, like an evil mastermind, removed the pool ladder. Admit it, you did it. And ghosts? Oh yeah, if a sim died from hunger or fire, they'd come back all see-through and scare the living daylights out of everyone else. Gameplay was basic. Eat, sleep, use the bathroom, work, but that simplicity was the magic. You could build wall-less houses or make a sim dance till they passed out to weird jazz tunes. They spoke gibberish, Simlish, and the world felt like a cartoon with a dark humor twist. A sim's life was short and absurd, burst to death in a couple of hours if you didn't meddle. It was fun, bizarre, and insanely addictive. In 2004, The Sims 2 blew our minds. Now, Sims could have kids who inherited mom's nose and dad's laziness. Life got longer.
Malaya gadaya.
Baby, toddler, teen, adult, elder, a full cycle packed with drama. You could throw a wedding, then accidentally burn the cake and the whole house down. Or send a sim to college with a university expansion, where they studied, partied, and got their first woohoo in the dorms. Graphics got chunkier, the world livelier, and vampires hooked neighbors. Realism grew, Sims aged, died of old age, and left legacies. Fun? Oh yes, ladder tricks still worked, but now you could lock a sim in a windowless room and watch them lose it. The AI got a bit smarter. Sims picked actions on their own, though they still got stuck in doorways, adding to the charm. The Sims 3. It's not just a house anymore, it's a whole town, an open world with no loading screens. You could watch your sim commute while an NPC next door set their place on fire. Life stretched out from baby to death could take up to 90 in-game days, unless you sped it up. Traits popped up. Your sim could be a genius or a kleptomaniac, shaping how they acted. Realism leaped forward. Sims lived their own lives, even when you weren't controlling them. But the fun? Top tier. You could adopt a unicorn, throw a strange party with fire, watch quirky glitches unfold, or send a sim to sunbathe in a snowstorm. 2014, The Sims 4. Now Sims feel stuff. Joy, anger, embarrassment, emotions drive everything from jobs to flirting. Life stayed long but flexible. Turn off aging and your Sims forever young. Realism spiked, Sims got prettier, and building became an art form with a million details. Fun? You bet! Kill a sim with laughter, make them die of shame after a bad date, or start a fire with a cheap stove. The AI got sneakier. Sims decide stuff on their own, though they might still yell at a lamp while stuck in a corner. Plus, mods and custom content turned it into an endless playground. Graphics improved, but bugs became legendary. Sims got stuck in walls, glitched out, spinning in circles endlessly, animals acted weird, cats and dogs just vanished into thin air, and tons of other wild glitches stayed off screen. In March 2025, the world welcomed the official release of Inzoi by Krafton. It's like The Sims hooked up with Cyberpunk 2077. Unreal Engine 5 makes Zoe almost human. Hair flows in the wind, clothes wrinkle, faces look real. A massive city with cars, weather, and tiny details. Customize everything, from eye color to fingernails. Zoe's life is long and detailed, leaning hard into realism, jobs, relationships, even traffic jams. The world's getting insanely realistic, but you can still mess around, ruin relationships with folks, steal stuff, and get caught by the cops, or even mow down pedestrians with your car. There are still plenty of glitches, but damn, the game looks stunning. I'd say Inzoi isn't as unhinged as The Sims when it comes to pure chaos, but it sucks you into its world like nothing else. Now, your turn. What's your favorite live sim? Are you already hooked on Inzoi? Drop it in the comments and confess if you've yanked a pull ladder or tortured your sims some other way. Subscribe for more stories like this.